Hello guys, this is Bundychess. I am back after a rather long and unintended break, and what better way I could find to come back to my video uploading than blowing my own trumpet and showing you a game that I played in the meantime. Um, I actually played quite a number of games in the meantime, but we shall talk about that later. For now, I'm going to show you one of them that actually got quite a bit of attention. It was played on chess.com and quite a crowd was following the games, and I received a lot of messages, actually quite heartwarming ones, after the game that I'm about to show you, saying that this was one of the nicest pieces of chess they have seen in a long time, which is obviously why far exaggerated. But let's see how this game went, and you can be the judge yourself. I played it against an American international master, by the way, and the time controls were 3 minutes each, so not exactly the most serious kind of chess, but hey, sometimes you have to have fun. So the opening is the Caro-Kann defense, and more importantly, or more accurately, the pawn of attack that, among many others, Botvinnik popularized a great deal. Um, Bishop e7, bishop b4 is the main line which can easily transpose into the Nimzo Indian, hence the name pawn of Nimzo. I took on d5, from which you might have figured out that I'm white, and after knight took back I played bishop c4. Bishop d3 is probably a bit more popular. Bishop c4 is an old line, also popularized by Botvinnik, by the way. My opponent immediately dropped the knight back to f6, which to my mind is a very suspicious concept because there was no reason to drop the knight back, and it wasn't under attack, and even more importantly, wasn't going to take it. So the standard main lines with castles, I think, are somewhat healthier. Anyway, I castled, he castled, I played rook e1, knight c6. I really didn't spend too much time on these moves because I just thought that these are the healthiest looking moves, so I'm going to play them. Bishop g5, yeah, it can be a little bit iffy this move because black sometimes wants to simplify the position by knight d5, inviting me to a large number of swaps, but I thought that having them drop back the knight back to f6 from d5 a couple of moves ago would have discouraged him from going back now, and indeed he did play b6, and if I recall rightly, I might be wrong, but we might have played a game beforehand with the exact same position where in this situation I maybe played a3 or queen d3, I can't exactly remember. Both are standard moves in the structure, but this time I decided to punish him for his uh, delayed development and for opening up a few diagonals, and I played d5 in the hope that ed, knight d, knight d, queen d, uh, 5, bishop takes, knight takes, so that this kind of position would give me a large advantage, which indeed it would, by the way, after bishop b7, rook a d1, with the threat of taking twice on f7 and then playing rook d7 gives white an overwhelming advantage despite of the symmetrical pawn structure. So I thought that okay, let's finish this game quickly, and there was a rather unpleasant surprise that was waiting for me when my opponent rather quickly executed his next move, which was knight a5, and all of a sudden I realized that oh, my bishop is hanging, and upon removing it from the a to g8 diagonal, my d5 pawn is going to be taken for free. So after a little hesitation, I dropped my bishop to b5 because I thought that on that square at least it was doing something, and my opponent rather quickly took on b5, and it was my turn to ponder here, and I didn't quite know what to do, and in fact I have to admit to you that at the time when I played bishop b5 I didn't see what was coming here, and then luckily out of the blue I just realized that in this position I had a fantastic move at my disposal, which was this queen sacrifice. Knight takes d5 is entirely worthless because the bishop takes g5 and I'm a pawn down for nothing. And similarly, after bishop takes e7, knight takes. Here actually I do have some pull for the pawn because b4 is pending, rook d1 is pending. I have some cheapies there, so yeah, I might have a little bit of a compensation here, but once I realized that queen takes d5 was on, I thought, no way, I'm going to let this opportunity pass. And really, it's not even a particularly complicated calculation because ed, which is 4, is met by bishop takes e7, and basically the end of the line is bishop takes f8. When king takes f8 is impossible due to rook e8 mate. That was the moment when I praised myself for my, well, let's call it intuition, but pure luck would have been a lot better for placing the bishop on b5. In this position, my opponent still tried to uh, hang on a little bit by playing a6, but after rook e8 he realized that there was nothing left in the position for him but to resign, and indeed that's what he did. So this is how this game ended. I think it was actually quite instructive, especially because the nature of the position does not indicate a queen sacrifice. It's quite unusual. In fact, the reason why I struggled with finding it is because I have never seen this motif before. Normally, after the takes captures, the knight is the one that takes, but then bishop takes g5, as I said before, makes it worthless. So I was sort of forced to find it, and I'm still proud of the fact that I did. Yeah, I think it is actually a motive worthy to remember. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be back with more soon. Thank you.